You are listening to Season 2 of The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, the short and often daily podcast in which I chronicle my life and attempt to be a writer by writing daily. Sometimes. Hello, today is Sunday the 26th of January 2025. You are listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, and you nearly didn't get a podcast today. I think the only thing that's motivating me is that at least until the end of this month, it's quite nice that the episode number matches the day number of the month, which obviously only works until the 1st of February. But yeah, because 2 days ago I had an anxious day and then didn't sleep very well last night. So yesterday I struggled to be creative, and then last night I really struggled to sleep again as well. And then as a result today, I felt like a bit of a zombie most of the day. So the only thing I've actually actively done today is record my top 40 podcast and actually compile the thing as well. So normally the regular chart is released on a Friday, and Friday or Saturday I usually compile my British artists top 40, and I usually record it on Saturday and just set it to be released on Sunday. Nope, not so much today. In fact, this was how I'm not in the mood to do stuff today. Because I had recorded that, I nearly just put that in here and just with a little 1 minute bit at the beginning saying, look, really sorry, can't think of anything to say today, so here's my other podcast. But as you can hear, I haven't do that. Well, I still could actually. I'm only 1 minute 20 in and I have literally prepared nothing to say. So yeah, just struggling. But I'm still not thinking it's impossible for me to get the chapter done. Tomorrow, hopefully, will be a slightly better day. So we shall see. But my plan is to... Well, what's the time now as I record this? That is late actually for me. It's just gone 8 o'clock. Oh, and I've just hit a button on my watch that turns all the lights off. Hang on. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, what was I saying? So my plan is to get up tomorrow, hopefully at a reasonable time, but because I didn't sleep very well last night, today I got up quite late, so that tends to then roll into the next day. But because I didn't sleep very well, I'm also quite tired, and I haven't allowed myself to doze during the day, which I did the day before. So hopefully that means that I'll be able to, sleep tonight a bit better. And then, oh, this is interesting. Sorry, my Amazon Smart Stick throws up random pictures of stuff that I've done. And it's just put up a photograph from September the 25th, 2019. And it's clearly taken in Japan because it's a bottle of natural mineral water with Japanese writing on it. Oh, and a little shop. It's just switched photo to like a Family Mart shop in Japan, and there was some Asahi beer there, but it was in 2019, and I think September 2019. It was on that trip. I'm pretty sure it's Osaka, and that was the trip where I finished the very first draft, the very first write through, whatever you want to call it, of the English Hikikomori. So that's bizarre. I'll actually have to check the date, but it says on there it's Sunday the 26th of January the photograph was taken, and I'm pretty sure that's roughly when I finished that first draft. But anyway, well, that was something to briefly waffle about. Yeah, so my plan tomorrow is to try and do some reading and some writing. So it's my book club read. The book club meeting is on Wednesday. Tomorrow is Monday, and I haven't started the book yet. I can't even remember what it's called, actually. It's a sci-fi thing by a writer called Adrian Tchaikovsky. It might be called Alien Code or something like that. But I've read the first page. And you know when a first page so doesn't grip you that you struggle to find the enthusiasm and energy to turn that first page to the second? Well, that's where I am with that book, unfortunately. I'm just going to walk upstairs and find out what it's called, because that'll be useful to know. And you hear me wandering through the house. I don't know if the acoustics will change. One thing that you will hear as I get up the stairs is the other day I was What did I do? I knocked into my clock. I've got this old clock, which I didn't think worked, or I haven't managed to get it to work for a while. And it's an old, proper, old-fashioned sort of, I don't know what era it's from, but I was given it by my great-grandfather. And it's an old wind-up clock with a pendulum. And I knocked it, and the pendulum started swinging. And clearly I'd wound it up and then tried to set the pendulum off, and it hadn't started. But yeah, listen. It's actually working. It's not very good at keeping time. At the moment, it's a little bit slow. So every day I'm just adjusting the length of the pendulum and it's getting a bit better. Anyway, let's try and find this book, he says, wandering into his bedroom. Of course, there's no lights on in here, but it doesn't matter. It's called Alien Clay. Sorry, by Adrian Tchaikovsky. So if I'd started it 5 days ago when I intended to, 2 or 3 days ago when I intended to, I would have had to read 80 pages a day. But because I've now got to read it in 3 days and it's nearly 400 pages long, I'm at about 160 pages a day that I've got to read. So yeah. So tomorrow my focus is going to be reading and writing. I really would like to try and get a bit more of Empress done. And I'm not actually back to work until the 4th of February. So there's a side of me that's thinking, well, if it comes to it, you know what, if I don't finish it until the 2nd or 3rd of February, it won't quite be the deadline I've set myself, but it'll be close enough. But we'll see. Okay, that was a pathetically made up as I went along, useless excuse for a podcast. Hopefully tomorrow's will be better. Thank you for bearing with me. Take care. Bye-bye.
You have been listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. For more information about what I'm writing, go to linktr.ee/Richard Writes, capital R, capital W, where you can find details of my website and social media. I may see you there.